Alrighty, and welcome to another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis, and we're back at the Galaxie Studio in Long Beach, California on a nice, cool day.
Actually got some of what's that stuff, the water that falls from the sky?
Precipitation?
Yeah, we got a little bit of that today.
A little bit of sprinkling?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, right?
You know, but
Not enough to wash away the weird dust?
would not
Not like that.
No, not like that. But you know, this October heat it's supposed to be like 90 degrees here in Long Beach.
All of September, man.
Which means, well, this is October. Next week's Fontana.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little toasty.
It's going to be a little toasty again. Yeah.
That's the
Ultimate Streetcar Challenge.
Streetcar.
That's right. Ultimate Streetcar Association. Fontana. And also PSCA, but I don't know if we're going to have time to do that. Manny hasn't gotten back to me. It's already been a couple weeks since he emailed me. I was inquiring about him racing that day. So...
any races?
Street Outlaw.
Right, but it's a Mustang.
Yeah, it's like I want to call it a mid-'90s Mustang.
But it's souped up nitrous and...
Yeah, it's got power adders. It's a 351 punched out. I'm not sure, I don't remember what the displacement is, but I think he's running a 10.5 tire as well. And
there you go, Tony.
yeah, and then I guess he's putting another engine together for this thing, so you know how it goes. Time and money.
Time and money?
Money and time.
Two things I don't have a lot of right now.
Yeah, you're...
Actually, I've got time. I just don't have the money.
Well, your money's all gone now because of the truck, so...
That's true. This is the first month that I'm actually going to be on top of things and not behind.
Really?
Well, because, I mean, it was a cash job. You know, it's not like I pull out the credit card and cut a check.
Right.
Dive into the joint checking account. You know. But, yeah, that was a little bit more than planned or expected.
Yeah, what is it? Estimate it and then double it.
Yeah.
Time and money.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And he put a lot of extra time into it.
Well, that's the downside because he picked up a full-time job and
right, but
there's 40 hours out the door, man, where you're waiting.
No, but he actually put more time than we anticipated. You know, like labor hours.
Oh,
yeah.
If you add them together when he actually was working on the truck?
Right.
Oh.
You know, like wrapping the headers.
Right. Well, you weren't anticipating the issues with
all the machine work,
the clutch, the flywheel, all of that. I mean,
and he's got to
plus
take time
machine
to take
work,
it to
right?
the machine shop, talk to the guys.
Right.
So.
Well, I kind of figured that was, but you start adding on all the other stuff, starters and cylinder heads.
My point is, I still owe him a little bit of money. He honored his estimate and what he
Oh, really?
Yep, he's a man of my word, and I'm like, okay.
So he ate a little bit of it, huh?
And I'm like, give me a number, and so give me a few weeks, I'll get it to you. He's like, no problem, because I still got. I have to go in for the 500-mile head bolt.
Oh, he's just going to do that for you?
Yep. And so...
How many miles have you driven it since then?
Just under 100. I looked at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've been driving it to work, which I normally wouldn't.
Right, but you just want to get some...
I want to get some miles on this thing.
Get some miles cranked on there. Still runs good, huh?
Runs great. Drove it around this morning, no problems. The clutch is kind of working itself in.
Right.
At first it was like, bump, 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 bump.
Right.
And it's kind of working it in.
So
and
it's smoothing out.
I'm getting the feel of it.
Right. Well, that's probably more of it.
Yeah. And no, it's been driving great.
Hey, knock on wood, man.
It's actually kind of weird. I made a payment to my Chevron credit card today. which is something,
okay.
something I haven't done
because you've been sucking up gas.
6 months.
Right. Well, that's true, huh? 6 months. You'll enjoy those low gas prices too while you're at it.
I didn't even.
You didn't even
look.
Didn't even look at it, right? Well, price of gas is
going
very
down
reasonable.
or going up?
Very reasonable right now. So
What, like $3.50?
yeah, well, no less than that. Yeah,
Oh.
like 3.10.
Wow. I didn't even look. It's just like,
Right.
you know, put in $25 and
Yeah.
we'll see where
We'll
see where it gets me until then.
Yeah, there you go.
So, no recording last weekend.
No, just a whole lot of video, man.
A whole lot of video.
You know, you noticed too those pictures. What I shoot, like maybe 200 photos,
you didn't shoot very many.
and then knock that down some more for dupes and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, probably like 102.
it was under 200.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you figure it just didn't pan out. I mean, you just can't sit around and just shoot photos all like within, 40-yard radius. It just isn't going to work.
Right. So last weekend,
A lot of people
was Cruisin for a Cure.
Yeah, Cruising for a Cure down in Orange County Fairgrounds. But
we set up shop with the headman.
Man, we were there at 6 a.m.
Right. That's not really our. That's
tough, man.
We've done that with
tough.
the 91 car show. It's tough.
It's a long day. This was a long show too. I mean, from 7 to 4. It's not like the 91 show where it was like 9 to 3.
You start breaking down, or
yeah.
awards are 2. You start breaking down.
You're already breaking down and moving out. By 3 o'clock, you're already on the freeway sitting in traffic. And it was hot, man.
Yeah.
But at least we had some shade.
Had some
but
shade
the shade
and
was a
easy
plus and a minus at the same time. But, hey, what the heck, man? Roll with it.
But lots of good video.
Yeah.
Check out the Cruisin for a Cure page on the website. There's several videos, including a couple full-on cruises.
Right. Oh, yeah. The Falcon, the Headman Falcon.
The Headman Falcon. I put the full cruise up there, and I chopped it down to like 8 minutes. Got rid of the,
some of the traffic.
Right.
Yeah.
Put some music behind one of them.
Are we gonna do that again next year, man?
Cruisin for a Cure.
Yeah.
I'd like to just cover it. Do our pop in, pop out. Spend a few hours. We'll have to.
Oh, we'll have to see about the Japanese classic show too, right?
Right. And also see, with Mark Lewis from Headman, if he's got some other ideas, but
yeah,
I kind of want to be a little bit more mobile.
Right. Yeah, lots of room for options there, but yes, as far as putting stakes in the ground, probably not the most beneficial thing, but
right. But spending all day as a podcast at a car show,
that's tough.
It's tough, and it's a learning experience. It's a lot of go with the flow.
Yeah, maybe next time you can do some face painting for the kids, William. Put a big letter P on one cheek and another P on the other cheek.
Only if you do the balloon animals.
Paint the cheeks, orange, and then with the big black P on it. Right. Or just put a big spray Primer Podcast on their forehead.
Make a little stencil.
A little stencil, yeah. Little airbrush.
Yeah, well, like the makeup airbrush stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Fill up an air compressor tank and just
forget looking like a zombie. Yeah, man. Let's do some advertising for us, man. We're kid friendly. Helping in the young generations of hot rodders and muscle car enthusiasts.
There we go. But overall, it's a very cool show.
Oh yeah, man. Slice mostly. Just muscle car heavy.
Yes,
I'd say that's 90% of it.
But
they had some show cars there.
Your show cars. You've got your customs in there. There was a few beaters in there.
Yeah, they had like the Roach
back row,
the Roach alley in the back. Yeah, I like that though. I took some good pictures of that, man. That was sort of like work in progress / primer, mailbox hood scoops, and it's like Plymouth, Nova, just station wagons, just hodgepodge of stuff in various states, but usually you would incorporate a V8 and some headers. Done. Right.
But
yeah. And then they had some crazy stuff going around there, like the guy driving the little
the carriage, horseless carriage.
The horseless carriage with the Chrysler Hemi, and then there's the guy with his Mickey Mouse ears driving around the Autotopia cars, and just weird stuff.
Right. And what's really cool is they have a full cruise route.
Yeah, I mean,
where a Good Guys has a cruise, which is cool. Yeah. But this it could take you 20 minutes, half hour to get.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, once we got some of that video, it's like, my God, has it been 20 minutes? 30 minutes? I mean, it's no wonder it's like a lot of these guys would like overheat, because you got like a 3 mile per hour speed limit, and then you hit a little bit of oohs and ahs kind of traffic, and the next thing you know, and it's 90 degrees outside.
And you're really testing.
And then by 1 o'clock, you're just and not a lot of airflow going around, but it's kind of like the slow race, I call it.
Speaking of a lot of airflow not going around, do you know if Fish got a new radiator yet?
I have no idea. No, you know what? I want to say yes, but he hasn't put it in. So
that'd be the 49 shoebox.
49 shoebox, and with the 351 Windsor.
It's just running super hot, even with a Spall.
Yeah, the Spall fan, electric fan. I mean, that thing makes all kinds of noise, hums, just blows air like no tomorrow, but just cannot cool down that engine. I had the water pump sitting in my garage for him, but he flew down, so I can't. I guess he doesn't want to haul it on an airplane. He doesn't want to answer 20 questions while he's carrying an aluminum water pump on a carry-on bag. And I have the cast iron one for him too, because what am I going to do with it?
Exactly.
It's a different outlet. It's on the driver's side, not passenger side.
So first step when you're getting rid of your parts, try to find a buddy who wants them.
Hey, I gave you my FE water pump, the cast iron pig. Yeah. I couldn't sell that thing for $40, man.
But I'll take it. You needed it.
Now I got some more space. Now you've got an overflow can too.
Absolutely. And that you don't have to mess with eBay or junkyardfind.com or.
You have your own network. Speaking of network, I'm going to be selling all kinds of parts in the next probably couple months, man. All my stash of parts is slowly shrinking now. That stuff I removed from the car, the Mustang, putting it back on the car. I'm condensing stuff, and then I'm just trying to set stuff aside of them, stuff I'm going to sell.
Like you've got two of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which one's going on? Which is the better one? Which is going on the car? All right. This goes in the sell pile.
Right. Exactly.
This goes on going in the car pile.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's not quite time, but probably next summer will be the clean out the parts shop back here in
summer. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do it.
Why not?
We're supposed to have El Nino. It's supposed to be raining.
I'll worry about that later. But I mean, as far as you selling stuff, I mean, it's group it together, try to break it out by.
Oh no! I mean, just sorting. I mean, what I'm getting at is sorting through and looking at. It's like, okay, I've been holding on to this trim piece.
Oh, for, right. 5 years.
5 years, and it hasn't gone on.
Yeah.
Does it even fit? Because I've been. Sorry, Jeff. I've been on eBay, about once a week looking for truck parts, because I still need
You're still looking for a mirror, huh?
Well, an NOS mirror is like $200.
Right. Repo Creepo is what?
40.
Right.
And there's a couple different styles.
Oh.
So it may or may not match the one I have. So I might end up having to buy two. so that they match.
Oh, so now you're
I'm at $80 plus shipping.
$90, 110.
And it's like, right now it's not worth it. And
Oh, here we go. Yeah, but you know the NOS will fit.
the repos will fit. So with the
Yeah, but obviously you had a problem last time when the glass fell out.
that's true. Next
Come
time I'll
on.
just get a new piece of glass put in there rather than
Yeah, that's the lesson to be learned, huh?
getting
$5 glass is a lot cheaper than another $50 mirror.
pissed. I was pissed and took it off.
It's
and
just a
chucked
matter
it.
of principle. Across the driveway, that one flew, huh?
Yeah, and there's a little rubber plug that
Oh,
goes in the
Goes
hole,
right.
which I'm sure I have one
Yeah.
back there somewhere.
Somewhere in a bin.
But it's like it's a $3-4 part.
Yeah, but not everybody has it.
Oh, no, it's not a problem to get.
Oh.
But this is the main reproduction guy.
Carpenter?
Yeah, they have flat rate shipping.
Oh, so that means you should just gather up all kinds of stuff that you think you'll need or want to change. And
Right, so it's like
So you-
$12 shipping.
right.
For
For a
this
$3 part.
for, this lightweight little grommet. Like I'm not paying $15 for that.
Right, you got to round up, man.
So either that or next time we go to vets, Mr. Personality might have them.
Oh.
Oh, and last night I was looking through my junk drawer here, and I found some rubber grommets. I'm like, is it? Oh, they're rectangle. They're too small. They're for like, the firewall or
right.
the floor or something
Right.
like that. I was like,
Inside, interior. No, I'm just saying, though, I don't know why you want to wait till the summer to go through that stuff. If you want to get rid of stuff, I mean, like...
Well, it's because I've got a bunch of other stuff that needs fixing and I got to do. And
so it's not just automotive stuff you're talking about?
well, see the mortise machine there?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to fix that for 6 months.
Oh. I don't remember you having a problem with it, but...
The roll pin on the arm came out
oh, okay.
or broke.
So it broke, right? But yeah, it's like I just gather up some extra parts or 14-inch rims I got laying around or whatever. It's just price to move, man. Hit all the 6-cylinder guys first. That's like the inside market niche for 6-cylinder parts.
Oh, get on a forum or
Get
something
on a
like
forum,
that?
yeah, the 6-cylinder forum, man. Those guys are hungry for parts, which is really sad because it's like
Well, what about the guy that you sold the engine to?
he doesn't need any of that. I tried to get him the transmission, but he said he didn't want it. So, I mean, I've got complete rear end. I got some backing plates, brake parts. I've got a rear axle housing, 2 axles. I got a drive shaft that can go with the V8 or a 6. I mean, I got exhaust manifolds. Just stuff. It's just
So if you know someone that's got a 6-cylinder Mustang, toss us an email.
Brake pedal, like throttle pedal. It's like
Oh, that's because we had to change out that brake pedal.
yeah, well, that was a party. But
Well, speaking of the Mustang, what have you gotten done?
yesterday, man, temperature came down and Davis got busy. Oh man, it's just what did I do?
The engine's in, so it's all that other stuff.
Well, I made 2 pages of notes and then just started hitting the list, man. Torqued down the motor mounts to spec, torque wrench because they were just dropped in. We just dropped it in and it said done.
Well, yeah, that was a long day.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they're not going anywhere, so torque those down. Transmission, man, hooked up the linkage to the shifter, the kickdown cable for the throttle, the cooler lines that go to the radiator. That was a party. Speedo and a vacuum modulator. I had to figure all that out and kind of reroute it / bend it as I went. So I spent a lot of time under the car. That was basically the hardest part. It's just being on your back. It's just I clean the concrete. I mean, basically from the transmission all the way to the rear end. So, and then I got the drive shaft in.
Oh, okay.
So, again, more parts being removed from the garage and installed in the car. And then I found that I have a leak in the rear end.
Really?
The pinion seal is leaking. And so I'm under there jacking up the rear end. I'm like, all right, so I'll get that fixed. And then I'm like, what's that smell? Maybe it's gas. And then I'm like, all right, it's gas. So then I keep jack up the rear end, put the drive shaft in with the U-bolts on the back, get it all lined up. Yoke fits everything, drive shaft like it was all meant to be, you know.
Well,
that was the easy part. I had to, but then, you know, to get to the back of the car to raise it up though, to get to the U-bolts, because I couldn't just slide under the car. I had to roll the car forward. So, you know, and then I had to check the orientation of the drive shaft where it would meet up with the pinion angle on the universal joint, and so so I had to get back there to jack up the car, and then I find the leak is the gas tank, from the gas tank to the hard line. You know, it's a piece that's 6 inches long, and I see it's been dripping, and I'm like, and it's wet. I'm like, I've never replaced that piece of rubber ever. Now's the time. It's like, wow, I got something else to do.
how much gas do you have in there?
I don't know.
I'm telling. Try to drain the tank as much as you can, because.
But that's the other thing. It's kind of, well, I did throw the battery in the battery tray, and you know, I can hook that up and throw the ignition over and see if that'll kick on the float. But I just ran out of time. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Because remember, I had to do that on the Galaxie.
Mm.
You know, it basically was corroding and breaking off where the hose is.
Right.
You know, and so it's yanking that off, shoving something in there, like a pencil.
You didn't have a pan though, did you?
A what?
A pan, a drip pan, or a can, gasoline can?
No, I just
See, I was already thinking about that. But I don't know how much gas I got in there.
I just was.
And you know it's going to run down your hand and your arm down to your elbow.
That's why, you know, when
You know. On the plus side, I guess it'll clean up the gear oil that's leaked out of the rear end.
Yeah, wear a long sleeve.
No, I would. Well,
and then take it off and air it out.
Right.
You're getting dirty no matter what.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awful, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, but the pinion seal is just like, God damn it. It's like a $4. Well, maybe pinion seal is probably like $5.
Didn't we change? Oh no, that was the old rear end.
I didn't do that in the old rear end. I had it replaced on the Ranchero, and I took the rear end apart. I took
when we did the U joints.
Yeah.
On the Mustang.
We did it on the Ranchero.
Oh, it was the Ranchero.
Remember making the noise in the rear end?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that because it was $25 or something. And then when I pulled that rear end apart, I pulled the pumpkin out to check wear, and that's when I realized I had bad bearings on the axles. So I got a new pinion seal, and that's when my mechanic put it in. He just flipped the pumpkin over a bucket and used an impact wrench, got the nut off, put the new seal on, sealed it up, and put the nut back on there, and said, "There you go." And I gave him $20, and so that was it. And then I put the rear end in. But I'm not doing that with this. That was the whole problem. It's just like, get under the car, get back from under the car, get back down on the ground, get back on the car. It's just constantly. So it's sort of like, I need a flashlight. All right, I got to get to the other side. I got to, it's like, and then I only have, like 3 feet of room between the garage and the car.
Right.
That was the other problem, was sort of like, I don't have room to open the door out, the driver's door full out. I don't have.
So that's a problem that's going to be addressed. after
Oh
it's
yeah,
on the road.
right?
And you can move it around on its own, under its own power.
Man, right.
With space.
But you see, the pinion thing though, it's just sort of like, to take it to the mechanic who's 2 blocks away has a lift. I mean, it was just like, go to Napa, get the seal, bring the gear oil that I already have, and go, here, put it up on the lift, knock that sucker out. It's 4 nuts, drop the drive shaft, not even drop it, we just move it over, and then we like hang it on off the exhaust pipe, so that's out of the way, and then you get your impact and you pull that pinion out. Yeah, done. You're standing up. It would have taken me all day to do it, It's like, forget that.
We're not 25 anymore.
It's just a pain. It's just a real pain, man. I'm not a big person either. It's not like I'm 300 pounds. Can you imagine me trying to do that if I was like, 250 pounds? 270, trying to slide under my car?
Nope.
See?
Nope.
Not happening. So, and then the Speedo cable, it's probably about 8 inches longer than it needs to be. So I have like, so make it sloppy at the front, underneath the, by the steering box, and then pull it down by the fuel line, and then run it up to the tail shaft. And I found a clip that I wanted for it, put it into the existing hole. The hole's too big, so it's like, I gotta drill another hole. And I'm looking at it thinking, and of course it's the driver's side, right? So there's no room. And then you just look at it and you go, the full entire length of a drill bit with the drill, probably not going to clear between where I need to put the hole in the ground. So I went and got the drill anyway, and sure enough, man, I get the angle there. I was like, yep, I was right. Throw the drill over to the side. Guess I'll do that later. Get the zip tie it to the fuel line.
Well, do you have a right angle drill?
No.
Would you like to borrow one?
By the time I get back here to borrow one, and that car's going to be moving, guess what? Drive the car out, jack up the full side of the car, and then I can get under there.
You can bring it home today, give it back to me next week.
Not a deal breaker.
Okay.
I just zip tied it to the fuel line, and it's just enough to keep it from dropping down, and it's just like add it to the to-do list once this thing's running. So yeah, I was just like, but maybe I will. I don't know.
Okay. Offers out there.
Okay.
It's right above your head.
Okay. Well, maybe I will.
Well, guess what I did this morning?
That's a good idea, man. What'd you do?
Fired up the Galaxie.
No way. Oh, that's right. You thought Mr. Fish was coming over.
No, it's just on my list of things to do.
Oh, okay.
It's been on my list. Well, my father-in-law borrowed my tile saw.
Really?
A couple weeks ago. And like the cooler from last weekend, it's all stuff that's up high.
So you had to move the car.
And I've been meaning to fire it up. I even took video because I didn't think you guys were going to believe me.
You didn't think I'd believe you? So fired right up, huh?
Well, it took a few cranks, to get the fuel up.
Yeah.
But yeah, fired right up. I got a couple issues. The alternator light was on the whole time. I haven't done any investigation.
So right when you turn the ignition on, the alternator light comes on?
Yeah, but it stays on.
Oh.
Like while it's idling.
Right.
So it's not charging. I'm looking at the gauge. System's not charging.
You have a voltmeter on there?
I told you I didn't do any investigation.
No, but do you have a voltmeter gauge?
Yeah. Yes.
Was it not reading?
It was a 12.
But it wasn't moving?
It wasn't. It should have been.
Yeah, it should be every time.
13, 14.
Yeah, it should be visibly moving around.
Right.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, because it'd be a 12-volt battery. That'd be it.
Right. So I got to do some investigation with that. The way I was taught problem solving, you look at the system, what's involved with the system. You've got an alternator, belt, and a voltage regulator. What's the cheapest and easiest? Voltage regulator. So,
But you had the belt though, right? Belt's on.
oh yeah, the belt's on.
So it's alternator is engaged then.
Yeah, the alternator spinning. So I'll change out the voltage regulator. That's under $20,
There you go.
I'm assuming. Except I got to remove the battery because
Right.
it's tucked back up into the fender. And then a potentially expensive problem, the gear shift lever
Yeah.
is not right. There's a pin or a spring or something in there that it's way sloppier than it's ever been. I'll have you sit in and
Ranchero
see-
does that. I can pull it back and drop it, go to like drive, and then just pull it all the way down, straight down, and it'll go all the way down to low. So you gotta, there's like the detent mechanism that's inside the column. It's just smoked,
Yeah, so
but it won't drop by itself. But if you just pull down on it, it'll do that. And it's not supposed to. You're supposed to be able to pull it back and then
exactly
kick it up each way.
Yeah, it's
Super. It's sloppy.
So I gotta look in the old shop manual, see what's involved.
That's one of those things I don't want to touch. Honestly, it's just pain in the ass.
And in '68, I don't know what's in this column. I've never taken it apart. Really don't want to.
You've ever placed the turn signal switch in there?
No.
It's party. Another party.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it twice. Sucks.
It was one of those like, oh.
And it's expensive.
Yeah. And I don't even know if. Okay, I don't know what part's defective, and I don't know if I can even get the part.
That's the other thing, right? It's not like a reproduction part, or it. I don't know. See, and then you might be stuck to a junkyard find or eBay or something just to buy another column, but you're buying another used part. So,
right. Which,
but it might be if you buy a used complete column. I mean, you could probably learn a whole heck of a lot just by taking it apart.
right. So I didn't have the time today. It was just like, oh.
Columns are bitch, man.
Yeah, like, okay, let me put it back. And I'm almost out of gas, so I'm gonna have to get some fuel in there before I take it out for a spin.
Speaking of fuel,
Speaking of fuel, you got me on that one. Oh, gotcha. We got some 2 fuels coming right up.
all right, man. Let's do a commercial break.
This episode has been brought to you by Hedman Headers, the name that helps start an industry. 100% made in the USA. Check them out at headmanheaders.com for all your exhaust needs. And we're back.
All right, good fuel, man.
Gee, one of the things we forgot to mention with Cruisin for a Cure was the big tragedy.
Oh, yeah, I was going to get to that. Jackass of the Year award or what, man?
Well, he's got my vote.
Yeah. Man.
So the show was over.
Show was over. So the show was over at 4. And I guess by...
People were packing up.
Right. And most of the people were gone. Now that back lot.
Exactly.
The asphalt back lot. It's just a great big parking lot.
And some guy in a Hellcat.
Yeah. Something with no power, right?
Yeah.
With
Probably
650 horsepower.
using the red fob. Because there's like 2 different, different fobs for him.
for tunes for
Right.
Oh, okay.
So if you use the red one, it's for racing or something.
Okay.
And apparently just started going out,
Yeah,
drifting.
I guess he
and-
lit it up and was trying to not necessarily do donuts, but I guess to make some nice smoking arcs.
And there's a little bit of controversy as far as security goes,
Oh, really?
because there's the Cruisin' for a Cure security,
Right.
and then there's the Orange County Fairgrounds security.
Right.
And so since it was after the show was over, who's security
Oh,
was responsible?
who's responsible till every
At that particular time.
right?
But apparently it happened I read reports where both securities were going out as soon as they heard it, but it happened so fast.
Right. Hooked up and hit a car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Reports of 80 to something miles per hour, but then you read on the forums, it's like, well, that's the amount of damage, probably not.
But I guess apparently when he hit that '64 Chevy, he spun that Chevy around.
I read like 3.5 times.
Yeah, at least once. So he nailed the front end of that car. Right, like driver's side front wheel, dead on. Just drilled it and then
Just
spun this parked car around.
Just a beautiful '64 Chevy. I think it was a Biscayne.
Yeah, it's like an Impala but with a post.
Yeah,
I just drilled it.
it didn't care. I don't care for the wheels on that one, but that was somebody's pride and joy.
Yeah, I guess somebody's first car, or somebody's had that car for over 15 years.
Right, it's been.
I mean, that'd be
There's pictures online that he took it.
it'd be like,
Like 15 minutes before it was going in the trailer.
oh, was it?
And you can see the back parking lots.
Right. There's just nobody around really, but
And just some jackass that's had too much to drink
right.
because he got hauled away with a DUI.
Yeah, so
And that car's, if it hasn't been, it's scheduled to be crushed.
is that the new thing then?
That's what I read on one. It was like a.
If
Chevy
you get a
forum or something.
DUI, your car's going to get crushed, or will it get auctioned and then?
In this case, with the DUI, with the reckless driving, and so I mean that's felony driving.
I don't know.
I read that car's getting crushed.
But so is that different than if he was on the street and he hit somebody, hit a parked car?
I think that when you combine the recklessness with the DUI,
Oh, it's not like you're just driving home from the restaurant or a friend's house or some establishment, and you were just over the legal limit and you sideswiped a car, or somebody moved out in front of you or something like that, something unforeseen, or I should say you just hit a parked car.
that's a little different than what this guy was doing.
Then you just getting in and doing like an exhibition of speed.
Right, which used to be a misdemeanor.
Right.
At least here in California, they take your car for that.
Exhibition of speed?
Yeah.
Really? I got to read up on that.
Okay, over the past couple years, things have been changing because of all this, the illegal street racing and things like that, and different motions.
Right, but that's it's street racing, but
because
street racing though is, especially if it's semi-organized, that's when they have a problem, because now you're knowingly putting on an illegal event. You're planning an event.
That takes
when
it to
you're
the
just
next
doing
level.
exhibition of speed, you're not really planning it like ahead of time. You just usually it's just a spur of the moment kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. See that right
Oh
there?
yeah. Ticket.
Yeah, that was a spur of the moment.
That
thing.
was spur of the moment, right? Yeah, but you did. network with a bunch of friends and go, hey man, let's I'm gonna go light it up or wherever you lit that place, lit up the car at, and let's do some side by side racing on some street for money.
Yeah, no.
See,
that was just a.
But that's a speeding ticket. That's not an exhibition of speed, though, is it?
Oh no, it was.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
That's that charge.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a speeding ticket.
No, it was a misdemeanor.
Oh. No, I thought that was just a speeding ticket.
Oh yeah, when, because I was young, and it's like you don't always have the cash available, to like pay for a ticket.
Right.
Went in for an extension.
Right.
At the little kiosk, and it wouldn't let me.
I must go see the judge.
Well, and so I went when they were open, and this is long hair, ponytail,
right,
flannel. Because I was just going in for an extension.
Right.
Went up to the counter. And I said, yeah, I'd like to get an extension on this, and so okay. But first, you need to go over to this room over here.
Oh, right.
And like, okay. Bounce over there, and it's like, oh yeah, there's the judge. And it's like, it says here that you laid 70 feet of traction.
What was my 0 to 60 time? Right,
yeah.
Was that?
And like,
nice.
Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
And he's like,
so what did he do? Like $20 per foot on that, or what?
I don't remember. It's so long ago.
Oh man!
Yeah, but it was like, it's like 2 points on your record.
Wow.
No traffic school.
Oh.
For so many years.
Right.
And it was like, whoops.
Lesson learned, huh?
Right. Then those years of teaching, whenever I had to like renew my teaching credential,
all right.
There's a place on there. It's like, have you ever been convicted of a misdemeanor
You
or
said
felony?
No. You said no.
No, I within the past so many years. And it was like I'd have to say yes. Luckily, it was like I'm like, yeah, it's exhibition of speed, and it's like, what's that? Like, yeah, I was
right.
Going,
See,
I was going a little too fast.
Waste of time. Right. So yeah, Hellcat guy, man. So that car could get crushed.
That's as of about 3 days ago when I was looking things up.
So it's definitely that car's gonna get impounded, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
So the car's gonna get impounded. I'm sure the engine's still fine. The whole front end is jacked, but I can guarantee you, if that car gets slated for destruction and or auction, that engine's going to get pulled before it gets crushed.
Well,
Eddie at the yard is going to pull that engine before that car gets crushed. Guarantee it.
Eddie or Tiny?
Eddie is the guy who works at the yard. Tiny is the guy who's going to pay money to get that engine. And when Pedro shows up with the lift, the three of them will get together and get it out. Yep. And then Bob will show up with a pickup truck, and then it'll get put in the back, and then it'll make its way to another car.
I could see that.
Oh, I definitely know that.
Yeah.
But
what's happening with the Chevy?
He'll probably get paid off by the other guy's insurance. The insurance will drop the Hellcat owner. Hellcat owner will probably get nailed with a huge fine. He'll lose his license probably for a year.
And then the insurance from the Orange County Fairgrounds.
I don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know if you.
I don't know if he's
waive your certain amount of rights, but that's not supposed to happen at a car show. That's an under 5
right,
mile
but
an hour.
say, I mean, if it was legitimate. All right, but yeah, there's the issue, the liability issue of something that's unforeseen, as far as if you fired up the car and then brakes went out, or throttle stuck, and you went and drove it into a lemonade stand or something. I mean, there's got to be insurance for that kind of thing.
Right. That's a legitimate accident.
But doing recklessness, that I'm sure all that goes out the door. So,
regardless, the guy that owns a Chevy's got a whole lot of money. But is that car coming back?
Hard to say. It's you could probably replace the front clip on that car, but it depends how bad the frame's jacked.
That's what I was just going to say. Is the frame bent?
Because you could probably do a front clip on that thing. And if that's the case, then you could probably get like Fat Man Fabrications and go to town with it and get all reproduction stuff all over again. It's a Chevy, dude. Yeah, but 64 Chevy. You could build a car out of a freaking catalog.
But it's never going to be the same.
It'll never be the same, right? But yeah, and if it gets paid off, then it's going to be a total, and he won't get the car back. So that's the if question. But Hellcat guy, he'll be paying for a long time, man. Big time.
For less than a minute of fun.
It's over, Johnny.
Yep. I mean, just total stupid jackassery. Speaking of, Irwindale, Moon Eyes, there's going to be plenty of that going on.
Good time, especially for the last show at Irwindale.
Right. I suggest we pop out of that one early.
I suggest we go talk to Doug Stokes as soon as possible to get our passes for shooting on the starting line.
Yeah, because last year was getting pretty nutty.
Right, it always gets nutty, dude.
Yeah.
We see some fights there too, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Drink early, drink off.
Drink early, yeah. It's 7 a.m.
And hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The fight that we saw at
Jack Daniels kicking in at 9 a.m.
at Ventura. Those guys were loaded.
Oh yeah, red faced and everything.
It's not the alcohol, dude.
Right.
And as he's stumbling
around.
It's not the alcohol, it's the principle.
Bloodshot eyes.
Jackass. Don't ruin it for everybody else. Have a beverage,
but
that's fine.
Yeah.
But these guys got to drive home too.
Yeah,
that's the scary part.
That's the iffy part.
I'm all up for having some adult beverage. But dude, I mean, be a little responsible. Yeah,
but the thing is about the Hellcat guy. He was a participant, not a spectator, too. So there's that. There's that aspect. I mean, they're there all day. It's not like you can just show up and leave, like a spectator can.
Right.
So, and then
that,
as you know, it's like some people show up with booze in the trunk because they don't check for booze. So, there's that aspect of it.
Ventura Nationals do.
Right.
But
people still hide it anyway.
Well, they also don't check the spectators.
That's true, man. You can walk in with
right.
You get out and walk through.
So if you're there with the car club,
right?
Oh no, we don't have no cooler, no nothing, but have who's to say one of the guys in the club doesn't just strolling through?
Walk in. Here's everyone pays him $20 to get in, and carries a fifth.
Right. Here's your $7.50.
Right. Exactly.
We got hard alcohol.
Right. Just walk over to the fence. Yeah. There's always ways around it, but the thing though, it's kind of lame though, is that with the cruise on premises, that might just kill the whole idea of having a cruise.
And again,
that's the other thing. I mean,
in reading through this stuff, online in forums, people were reporting that guys had cans of beers in their hand while they're doing the cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, that's what's going to...
I mean, I saw some underage drinking out there, too, but...
I mean, that's what's going to get stuff shut down.
Especially in this day and age of litigation happy,
That's, my opinion, a big part of why Paso is not happening. Too rowdy.
Yeah.
People got too comfortable. Too much booze. It's like, well...
Yep.
At some point, someone's got to say,
"No,
we can't have this."
Right.
And we can't have the show anymore. Thanks, Jackass.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what it comes down to. So, anything going on with Project Street Legal?
Project Street Legal. Steve Ducote, I guess his name is Decotte. He's a member of the Downtown Long Beach Business Association. He's come on board to help out. He wants to help finalize and get the nonprofit organization filing with Board of Equalization, I guess. So that's what yeah. So, and he also wants to get some local businesses here in downtown Long Beach involved with the whole project. So, but the main thing is the nonprofit organization filing. So, once you get that, then you can do your PayPal donations, and you can start. You set up a bank account, and then you can
get some sponsors.
You get some sponsors,
or
you get
at
some
least
money.
people that put their not necessarily sponsors, but okay, we're going to put our name on this.
Right. I mean, yeah. If you want to throw $20, people who go to the website can sign the petition. But if they want to do something else, want to donate $1, or be the guy who sees like $1.80, and then somebody else will go, oh, well, I'll make it. I'll put in 21 cents just so my 1 cent shows up on the little counter. So. But that's the next move, and as far as I know, the city of Compton had problems with money because people in the city council were taking public funds for meetings that didn't last much more than a minute. So they have problems. So the issue with the airport having an event at Compton Airport probably not going to happen. So
politicians corrupt?
Imagine that.
Shocking.
It's a glad thing you're sitting down. Wow. So yeah, along with a nonprofit organization comes a board of people who are in charge of stuff. So we'll see what pans out with that. Again, nobody said no to the whole idea of having a drag strip on Terminal Island. Eric Garcetti can wave his hand and make it happen inside a week, but as a politician, if there's no money involved along the way, then what's the point? Right. Empty promises. So
upcoming next weekend is
Ultimate Streetcar Association,
which we've never been to before. Never seen.
No.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah, it's not just autocross either. They have a rally race and road course racing, and they also have a class for engineering and fabrication, I think. So I think you get, say you enter for the weekend, I think it's a 3-day deal, and you get judged and you score points for each event. And on the Sunday, they add up all your points and whatnot, and then they have a celebration party or whatever, and you get your
trophy,
or something. But I guess they have points throughout the year too.
Right.
So,
okay. And then
because apparently this event's a double points event too. So this is probably like their either 5th or 6th event, and then the final will be in Vegas, and right at the end of SEMA.
SEMA.
Yeah.
On that Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday, right.
Saturday. Ultimate Streetcar.
There you go.
And then the weekend after that is NMCA.
Yeah.
Finals.
NMCA West Finals in Fontana, right. Fontucky. That'll be cool.
But
finish up some drag racing.
Oh, yeah. Both events, we've got media credentials, so look for some really good photos and videos.
Dustin didn't get back to you as far as Ultimate Streetcar?
No.
Okay.
I didn't want to push the issue.
Right.
Guy's got a job. He's busy.
I'm just wondering, because he did do one of the events last year, so
and then,
maybe we can find somebody else.
After that, we've got a couple weekends free to get some work done.
Couple weekends free. Yeah. Yep, I got more to do, but, time changes now, so it's dark by 7 o'clock now. So it's like, oh, let me go do this real quick on the car. It's like, no.
It's time to bust out the halogens, man.
That's a pain. I've done it before though. I did with the Ranchero, but I had the car turned around, so I could just plug it in and be right underneath the tarp there by the house, by the outlet. Otherwise, I got it. Excuses, right? Of course, I can make it work, but
I changed out the radiator in the Galaxie here.
Right.
You know, put the halogens on.
But that's a good thing about stuff that goes in now, or it's clean, right?
Yeah.
And newer. I mean, it's like now it's just a game of. I'm looking at all these new parts. And it's like they've never gone together before, so I have to trim this, trim that, bend this, bend that. I have the luxury of putting things wherever the hell I want to, you know. But then you have to visualize what's going to go in front of it. You know, do you turn the hose clamp towards the back, towards the front, towards the bottom? How do we get to it really quick? You know, what's going to be right here? Or right?
Are you screwing yourself later?
Yeah, exactly. You're just double checking yourself, so you're test fitting now. But
so when do you think we're going to fire that thing up?
Probably one of those weekends when we have the 2 weekends to do something.
Okay. So
End of October, end of this month. That'd be cool.
you think you're that close?
My next hurdle is going to be exhaust. I'll have to get some clamps, some flex pipe, and I think I'm going to use this is so low budge, but I think I'm going to use a galvanized T fitting for like a chain link fence.
That's pretty low budge, man.
But I just need to get the driver's side hooked up to the existing, I think it's like 1.5 inch pipe that's just hanging there underneath the passenger seat, and just probably 1, 2, maybe 3 clamps, a T fitting, just to fire it up to get through the muffler.
Okay. Not a permanent solution?
Hell no.
Okay.
When I'm using zip ties for a Speedo cable, you know, it's...
Okay, you're scaring me there for a sec.
Oh, he just like, oh, yeah, that's fine. No.
Okay.
Because the actual swage pipe they have for the ball socket end or the shorty headers, they need to be welded to pipe. But for break-in, it's going to be slip-on flex pipe and a couple clamps, man.
Just to get it going.
Just to get it going for 30 minutes or whatever and get me going down the street, and then I can get a kit and just go put the car in the lift like the Ranchero. Here's what I have. Here's a couple mufflers. Get your guy to put a pipe together and, you know, let them do it. Pay $400. It's like, there's a lift, that beautiful lift. Here, you do it.
See, when I did the exhaust on the truck,
and you weld it, you know.
okay, the truck is clamped,
right?
But because it's higher up, I had plenty of space.
You got all kinds of real estate.
You know, plenty of space to work.
Mustang. Oh, dude.
Well, and you have those lowering blocks on there.
Well, I'd have to raise the car. It's just, I don't know, the time and effort. It's just, you get it. You get a kit that's, you know, 2.5 inch pipe. You get it all set. Just
make sure you have all your pieces.
Make sure you have all the pieces, right? Like an exhaust place doesn't already, but you know, it's kind of like you show up with, you know.
Well, that way they don't have to bend stuff.
Right. I mean,
pre-bent.
Yeah, you see, exactly.
To go up over
right
humps and you know what have you. Whatever.
They have the jack stands to hold up the mufflers and stuff from the ground. They have all that stuff, and they just weld it, bolt it, hang it with some new hangers. Done. No, I'm not going to mess with that. I just need to get this thing fired up. But flex pipe and fence post fittings, man.
All right, looking forward to it. You won't be ready on the 24th.
For what?
To fire it up.
Oh.
Wife's out of town that day. It means I got a whole weekend.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
We'll see.
Put the screws to it, man. Maybe I will.
All righty. So, if you haven't already, hit us up on Facebook. Join that newsletter. It's free.
It's free, man.
Facebook page, click on the link, the app on the left, or go to the homepage down at the bottom. It's free, much like everything else we do. So tell a friend. Thanks for listening.
If you're going to be at SEMA, toss us an email.
Oh, yeah. And we've got a limited production shirts.
That's right.
So if you want to support the podcast,
That's right, man.
Podcast listeners, we'll do a special at $10.
Okay.
So toss us an email. I'll give you the PayPal account, and we'll send you a shirt, $10, and super limited quality hats.
That's right, man.
Hats, we've got a 15,
$15? Yeah.
and
So what, you want to do a 2-for-1, you know, like hat and shirt for 20?
let's do that.
Okay.
Just toss us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com. And they're good quality.
Hanes beefy tee, man.
Right. It's
Yeah.
all happened to us. Someone, hey, do you want a shirt? Oh,
Right.
all right. You know, and it's like
The next time, yeah.
you wash it once, and it's like it's see-through, and then you're looking at it like,
Oh, it's a kind of scratchy.
and you're like, wow, I can barely use this as a rag.
Oh.
So we did not go that route.
No, we didn't.
Good quality T-shirt, good print. The hat's a good quality. One size fits most.
Mine's worn out pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seen the pavement on the underside of the car a few times. I've watched it a couple times.
So just toss us an email. Let us know we've got
Oh yeah,
medium,
large, and an
large,
extra large. Right.
yeah. So we'll throw that out there. And again, thanks for listening. So until next weekend,
Yeah, Ultimate Streetcar, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
That'd be cool.
So my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't skip on the time.